Wagwan people, welcome back to another Yardi TV News headlines. So people, them two big rifles when I look on the screen right now. One is a AK-47 and the other one is a shotgun. They were seized by members of the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force yesterday in an operation in Savlamar on Wednesday, May 4, 2022. 4 persons have been arrested thus far and several others identified as persons of interest. I want to say congratulations to the JCF on this find. So the next thing we are going to the street now, peeps. There's an incident that took place outside of a school gate where a female that was videotaping a security guard alleged that the security guard was not letting in the students because they were not wearing any mask. So take a look, take a listen.
See him there, Mr. Prime Minister named Curry. See him there? Lock out the pin of them out of Seaward School. See it there? Them parents send them to school and them not no mask. See it there? Mr. Curry. See him there, Mr. Holness, Seaward Primary and Junior High. Infant. See him there? Claim say my gate man, him lock out the pin of them.
So we gone back over St. James, where yesterday I reported that this brother here, Romario Smalling, otherwise called Owenga of Rosite St. James, was shot and killed and 3 others were injured in that incident. Here is the police report for that incident.
About 10:15 last night at the intersection of Strand and Market Street, a lone man armed with a firearm went to that area and fired shots at persons who were plying wares. They are vendors in that general area. 4 persons subsequently were shot. 1 died, and the other 3 treated and are in hospital. One of them is said to be serious at this time. We have not been able to yet establish a motive for the shooting, but we are doing our investigations. We expect to be able to progress it significantly for various many reasons. Nonetheless, the appeal certainly is for persons with any information to share with the police so we can bring this to a level as we want it to in the investigative process.
So we're still within the parish of St. James. The police have asked a man who escaped extradition to report for questioning in relation to a major cocaine and money fine in Coral Gardens, St. James last week. So if you remember carefully, peeps, I had reported on this incident a couple days ago where millions of dollars was found in a house along with several parcels of cocaine. So the person of interest, his name is Presley Bingham, and Bingham is otherwise known as Presser or Butcherman. He's been urged to report to the Narcotics Division in St. Andrew immediately to facilitate their investigation. A businessman, 43-year-old Oral Johnson, has also been slapped with several cocaine-related offenses. Bingham was wanted by the United States prosecutors for drug trafficking. His extradition to the US was requested in 2005. However, in a ruling by the then Justice Minister Dorothy Lightburn in 2009, the case against him was dismissed. Lightburn ruled that the time stipulated in law for extradition had expired, meaning the case was dropped on technicality. Reports are due in a raid on Tuesday, April 26. 24 pounds of cocaine was seized in Coral Gardens, St. James. In a statement, the police say Johnson was driving the car from which the cocaine was seized. The businessman from Garden District, Westmoreland, has been charged with possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, taking steps to export cocaine, and trafficking cocaine, are being formally interviewed in the presence of his attorney. The estimated street value of the cocaine in the US is $550,000 or JMD 82.5 million. Further searches of the premises, said to be owned by Bingham, led to the further seizure of a quantity of illicit drugs and foreign currency. The police say the currency amount to US $3.8 million and a further 30,000 Canadian dollars that approximate JMD 600 million. The 59-year-old Bingham was arrested in July 12, 2009 after being on the radar of the US law enforcement since early 2000. US prosecutors described Bingham as an enforcer for drug operations on the statement of convicted drug kingpin Norris Dido Nemard. Reports are Bingham was indicted in 2004 with Nemard, Classford Morris, Robbery Williams, and 5 others. Reports are Nemard, who was facing 50 years in prison, was sentenced to just 13 years after agreeing to plea deal with the US prosecutors. Another Jamaican designated a kingpin, Liebert Ramcharan, was sentenced to 35 years without parole after he refused to cooperate with the US prosecutors. In our final story for today, I will be playing a video where residents of Denham town was facing off with members of the Jamaica Defense Force. And in that video, you can see when the soldier used the rifle and hit a youth several times. Him along with a female was thrown in the back of a jeep and taken to probably the police station, I assume. So people, before me leave, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at yardi.tv.official. That's yardi.tv.official. Also follow me on Twitter at YardiTVOfficial, and there is a link in the description for you to join my Telegram group. The video that you will be seeing is the edited version. So if you want to see the unedited version of this video, then just join the Telegram group. And people, big up on yourself. Until next time, I'm me, man, your boy Yardi from Yardi TV. I'm out.
Mowgli, shove up 9 fears. Make sure to tell one on the torch and then set. And then come to the post, I'm having a charger, I have a plug. Remember me telling my dad.